Well, hello, everyone. How are you? We're here once more for the 8th session of our fantastic game of Blades in the Dark. Yes, I know I tweeted 7th. Don't get on my back.
I mean, I retweeted it, so
Yeah,
I'm just as guilty.
spreading
is
spreading
that you're all here.
misinformation rampantly just everywhere. How
Although your greeting at the beginning there made me think, like, wouldn't it be great to have a Masterpiece Theater style like intro to the streams or something? Like you were in someone's library and they were just like, oh, hello, and they like close a book. Welcome to.
Yeah, all of us are just reading something. And
We just look up like, oh, the viewer has come into the room. Welcome.
Welcome, yeah. Yeah. So how have you all been this past week? Done anything interesting? Cool things happening in your lives?
We're all exciting people.
I mean, don't everybody jump up at once, you know?
I
No, no,
mean,
usually you delegate these things.
All right, Sean, you're first.
say something interesting, Sean.
I've been working a lot. I've been doing yeah, I mean I've been working a great deal lately. So.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry to force upon you the whole
This is the place where I'm interesting at the moment in my life.
I mean, that's good. That's good.
So-
Welcome to your interesting place once more. How about you, Catalyst? What's new?
Well, we did the LARP this weekend, so
Yeah, we
that was
did.
good.
Yeah, we did.
Besides that, not a whole lot.
How sore are you on a scale of 1 to 10?
12.
12. So you're like
I hate
dead. So you're like dead.
Oh yeah, essentially. I hate playing characters that are actually needed by the damn town.
Yeah, because they wake you up in the middle of the night to help them with random shit.
Oh no, it would be great if they woke me up once. Five times.
All right, fair enough. Fair enough. How about yourself, Andrew? Anything exciting?
I didn't get to play sports this weekend because I got rained on.
Aw.
It was disappointing. And then the one day it was sunny in the weekend, no one could play. So
What sports? What
We're
are
getting rain?
I mean, yeah, it's not winter here anymore. It's spring suddenly. So, but yeah, I was gonna play some bike polo. And then people at work were jerks today. So happy to be here.
Jerks!
All right, let's take a road trip and go beat up Andrew's coworkers.
Everybody, let's go.
There are more important punchings that need to happen these days.
Yeah.
Fair.
Katakasa, quoting from my weekend, the best quote: "Who doesn't want to force choke a guy?" And the guy I force choked was Catalyst.
Did you also tell them about the Dark Warship stabbing that happened?
No, I didn't tell him about that one.
You should have.
Yeah, we were like the Evil League of Evil, like a bunch of weavers of different dark gods, like all teamed up as like a team, and we were sitting around this like table in the tavern, just hanging out, talking about dark gods and preaching the way and so forth. And then this motherfucker shows up, all paladin and whatever, and just goes like stab, 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 stab. Like doesn't even start with like you're a dark worshiper. It just goes boom, you're dead.
That's when you should have all Voltrons together into some sort of super cultist.
No,
I mean,
they decided to like
any supervillain team. It only works until the hero starts fighting back, and then it falls apart immediately, right? Think of any supervillain team you ever can remember in any cartoon. You team the supervillains up, and they suck. Whereas you team the heroes up, and they somehow make it work. I don't know how.
Power of friendship.
Yeah,
Elf.
I guess.
Yeah, easy. Elementary level comic book shit. Power of friendship.
Power of friendship.
Yeah, I guess I need to play some masks to really understand the power of friendship.
I'm really looking forward to some cyberpunk stuff.
Right? Yeah, we announced for
Yeah.
the Roll20 stuff that we're playing the
Very
Sprawl.
excited for your cyberpunk
Nice.
stuff.
We're playing the Sprawl. I think I'm gonna play a fixer.
I have been
It's gonna
watching
be fun.
lots of cyberpunk stuff and finding lots of cyberpunk images of like
Yeah,
cool guns.
I saw your inspiration folder.
Yeah.
Full of cyberpunk things. Also, Rubik's, I just noticed you're wearing one of my shirts. Okay. That's awesome. But yeah, I decided.
Support your local elf.
It's me. The cyberpunk stuff I'm super hyped for, definitely. I'm sad that we have to wait like an extra week because of PAX. But I mean, gotta wait for them overlays to be done anyway and stuff. So the production stuff has to be done on that end. So I don't know what goes on with that. That's not my job. I show
I
up.
want to try to do something fun and cyberpunky this week.
Oh yeah? Oh yeah?
Build my own hype.
I was gonna say, like, what is this? Can I get in on this? Like, whatever it is, that's fun and cyberpunky. Because we have Thursday and Friday, like, to ourselves.
Yeah.
You know, like we can hang out.
You kids behave.
All I'm saying is we could hang out. You know. All right, we should play Blades probably while I'm on the subject of hanging out.
In the year 2113, cyber corporations have
This
taken
is
over.
the wrong game.
No.
God damn it, Hyena.
All right, fine. I will get you.
Take it away. Take it away.
On the top floor of the crow's nest, Lissa looks out of the window over the district. Despite the many setbacks, it is hers. The red sashes marching through the streets, the spirit wardens combing through the rubble of her tower, they would be dealt with in time. She had had it all once, before those bastards in Brightstone descended on her parents' estate like bejeweled vultures. They would have killed her had she not ran to the crows. Rorik took her in. He was not much older than her, and had been a friend. But Duskfall takes everything in the end. Lizette enters, interrupting her thoughts. The younger woman is limping. Fortunately, they'd been able to get her out of the mess on the first floor. Eldon, well, he hadn't been so lucky. The two women share a brief moment of unspoken grief. There was work to be done. These upstarts called themselves the Firebirds. She would wrap her talons around their throats and tear them from the sky. Welcome to John Harper's Blades in the Dark, Session 8. The further adventures of our explosion crew, the Firebirds.
That was an awesome intro.
So last time we left off, you had contracted the services of Ulf Ironborn and his...
Yes, we had.
What could possibly go wrong?
Yeah. His crack team of Scoveland warriors.
Should we detail them? Are they like a temporary cohort?
Yeah, they're a temporary cohort. They are
Quality 4.
Quality 2.
See, this is how bargaining works. You got to start high and then, you know.
And then let's give them some traits real quick. They are fearsome.
Yes.
And they are tenacious.
Excellent.
However, they are savage.
Yes.
And they are wild.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I don't know if those are necessarily flaws in this case.
So they're fearless, tenacious, savage, and wild.
Fearsome. They scare other people.
Fearsome, okay. All right.
Yeah, they are, of course, led by the one, the only, Ulf Ironborn.
Wait, isn't it the other guy like Haldar or like Havlar or something like that? The guy that
Havid.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, Havid's the one who you dealt with. Ulf has not shown up yet. Ulf, he was off doing things. You do not know what.
Probably betraying us right in the back.
Yes, exactly.
Preemptive betrayal.
Yeah, he was betraying us before we even arrived.
Let us see. So what do you want to do? You've got this gang, what's our plan here?
Well, definitely a assault mission.
Okay. With an assault mission,
We need to figure out a point of attack.
are you just gonna like go into the crow's nest again and be like,
Is that what we're doing? Are we just like bringing our cohorts and just
I
rolling the
think we're just,
place?
like I think we're wiping the plate here.
Is that our plan? All right.
It's kind of a. It's not really a plan.
Well,
yeah,
no.
but it will retroactively become a plan.
It will bloom into a plan.
It will retroactively become a plan all along as we, flesh that out.
I've been stabbed 6 times, exactly as I had planned.
I mean, Agni doesn't give a crap about planning. She just wants to go rough shit up. So
I mean, I'm okay with that.
I'm into it.
I'm okay with it. So assault. So it's an assault job.
Yes.
So it's an assault job on the crow's nest.
Yeah.
Yes.
And we're just like, we want to ripe up the dregs, right? Like, that's the plan. Like, whatever's left of the crows, like, we want them dead.
Yeah, essentially.
Okay. Then we must do an engagement roll.
Guys, we're about to become wanted level 4, just so you know.
Oh, yeah. Oh, absolutely we are.
I am so ready for one of the two of you to take the fall. I have never been more ready.
God damn it.
just push them into the arms of the blue coats.
All
All
I
right.
guess I should do the engagement roll.
I think you're getting 1 die.
Yeah, because the crows are still tough.
Because they're ready. They're an equal tier to you, so I mean that's one or the other. But
I mean, they've got a fortification.
Yeah, they're still fortified. They've still got stuff going on. Yeah, so also the spirit wardens have been a little more active again, just as a heads up. Because there was a big building that collapsed and some people died, and they're trying to get people out of there.
I guess that was also our fault. So
Yeah. How much later is this at this point?
we can't wait too long, though.
No. So it would probably give them maybe a week and a half at tops, I would think.
I think it's within a week. It's got to be like
Yeah, that's
the
fair.
tail end of that last job was not very significant. Like we didn't get up to much.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Then give me an engagement.
Didn't we
roll.
have some things to assign, guys? I feel like we had some points to assign somewhere, like our.
Oh, like we have an advance.
Yeah,
Do you have an advance?
I think we did. I remember last time we were like, we'll talk about what that is. I remember saying that, but I don't remember what for.
We definitely have an advance. I don't know where it got to in the note keeping.
Oh yeah, I think we were bad about that.
Well, let's spend our advance.
Yeah.
All
let's do
right.
that.
All
So we
right.
definitely have one because our crew advancement track is empty.
Yeah.
Who keeps changing this mode?
Oh, that's me. Sorry. All right.
My modes, hyena.
All right. Sorry.
My modes.
Take a level 4 hard dead. No. Defy
Well.
me, will you?
It's like that. I see.
My modes. So what do we want here from our advance?
So stuff that is immediately helpful, synchronized, which lets us perform group actions better, or things from other playbooks because we are doing a very unshadowy activity right now.
What does the Breaker playbook have that might help us right now? Is the question.
Right? This is what we need to ask ourselves.
Yeah.
Let me just bring up my rulebook here.
Yes, I will also do that.
They're like an apocalypse world style. Once you've gotten your 5th crew advance, you can change crew playbooks.
We just become breakers, yeah.
I mean, I think at any point that it makes sense in the fiction, we can just become a different thing,
That's
right?
fair. Yeah, no.
So most obvious one, we could take Deadly. Each PC may add +1 to the rating of Hunt, Prowl, or Skirmish, up to a max rating of 3.
Yeah.
So it would just be free points for everyone.
I mean, that's definitely helpful.
That's from the Assassin's book. Or there's dangerous, which is hunt, skirmish, or wreck. Same terms.
Same terms.
Door kickers. When you attack an enemy force or location to pull off a score, take +1 die to the engagement roll.
Let's do that one.
Which, is like okay.
It's not really that good.
Not really worth it for just the one score, right?
Yeah.
If we were gonna keep doing that.
Guys, what about Forged in Fire? Add +1 die to resistance rolls. Like
Seems
all resistance rolls. Like
we are the Firebirds.
That's
after all.
really good.
Oh,
Forged in Fire is the way to go. Forged in Fire for
I
sure.
think so, yeah.
All right, that's what we're getting. Forged in
Else with
Fire.
the executive order. All right.
All right.
Well,
If
I
you're all
mean,
done
you're
pissing around.
Yeah. Wow, so salty today. I mean,
Getting in the right mood.
so full of GM imperiousness.
Okay, so we all get a bonus die to resistance rolls, which we have to remember to use.
Yes.
Yes. I will still roll 4 1s, though.
You will. That's fine.
Yeah, but that's
Well,
because
now you can roll 5 ones.
that's because you're really, really bad.
Hey, at luck. At luck.
All right.
We love watching you cry, Rubik's.
So what's our game plan, team?
I think you have your game plan. You're assaulting the crow's nest with your.
I mean,
game.
I guess we are. Yeah.
So let's figure out what that looks like with an engagement.
I think
I have weaving the web as well, so we get +1 to that.
Okay. And what do you think, Andrew?
I think that we want to try to lure them out into the streets.
Oh yeah.
So-
Rather than, like break into their.
Do we want to like?
Is this a deception plan then?
No, I still think it's an assault plan. We'll just like fly a big Firebirds banner and see if they come out and kick our ass.
Okay.
I mean,
I don't know. Do we all agree?
that's my idea.
Okay.
Because I think fighting them in their tower. I mean, actually, no. Fighting in a tower is really cool. Let's do
Yeah,
that.
let's do the tower. Let's fight in the tower. I want to be.
I
cool.
gave it some thought. Is cool as shit. Let's do it. Also, they're probably more numerous than we are, so can't hurt to
Have choke points.
Bases.
Okay, so let's see what this looks like.
Engage us.
Okay.
Okay, that's not super great.
Hey, it could have been worse.
Hey, you could have rolled slightly lower on one of them, yeah, and it would have been pretty bad.
Okay. Well, this is an easy one to deal with. As I said, the spirit wardens are there, and your fighting draws their attention. So, what does this look like when you get started? So you just like march through the streets with a gang and come up to the tower and just start wrecking things.
Yeah, we got like the finger snap going and all walking and singing. Looks fantastic.
I mean, I assume it's at night.
Yeah.
It's always at night.
It's always nice.
Yeah, but like we go in when it's dark, and maybe
When they're sleeping, essentially.
I mean, we're basically gonna hack the door down with axes, right? And like.
yeah, we're gonna get
that way.
Ulf up there.
Or like 5
Hands
Scovelanders.
on the door.
Yeah, I mean the Scovs are gonna do it, obviously, not us, but.
Yeah, so yeah, basically you have three Scovelanders, these 2 big burly guys and a big burly woman, and they are just they're just having at it with these like 2-handed axes, like on the door, and actually one of the guys, he has a sledgehammer as well, so like this giant maul, so he's just going at it too, and they're crushing the door in. You are currently engaged with several crows in the streets outside, and then there are 2 spirit wardens who have arrived on the scene, and they have pistols drawn, but they are kind of looking around. You can't make out details about them. They're dressed in like, they have like the spirit warden masks on, and they're dressed in like their uniforms, which are kind of nondescript. So they're just they're out there and they're like, what's going on here?
I mean, I'll walk over to them.
Okay.
While we're all fighting?
Yeah, like I finish gutting some dude,
Yeah.
in media res. I've like already run through. And I like kick him off my sword, and then I like walk over to the spirit wardens with their pistols drawn, and my sword is like at my side, like I'm not
Sure.
like
They
to attack
they're
them.
holding their pistols. They don't have them like pointed at you, but they're looking at Agni.
We're just in this whole like violence is a distinct possibility, but maybe not right
Yeah.
now.
You hear one of them call out, and they say, "What are you doing? Why are you killing more people? This is me."
And Agni's just like, go away. Come back tomorrow. Plenty of work for you then.
Okay.
You don't want to be here right now.
In the background, you just see Rubik's like shoot a guy in the face.
Yes. Fair enough. The spirit wardens are. This sounds like a command roll, maybe.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
There's a background Wilhelm scream.
So this is a risky position right now because I mean,
Yes.
risky is about as good as you're going to get, I think.
Absolutely. I agree.
You're currently at a limited effect because they're higher tier than you, and so if you want to do anything to improve that situation, you can. But
What will the first devil's bargain of the night be? That's the real question.
They leave, but they come back with more people.
I mean, I feel like the attention of the
You do-
spirit.
oh,
I feel like the attention of the spirit wardens, personally, is a pretty big deal. Of course, you're probably going to get that anyway.
I was gonna say I can give you -1 with the spirit wardens, or you don't notice the crow who's coming up behind you.
We'll take that
Yeah,
one.
that one.
That sounds fun. Okay, so I'm rolling command. Risky limited.
Risky limited, yeah.
Can
you
I-
can use your devil's bargain to increase the effect instead of the, or
Yeah,
or you
totally.
can push yourself up to desperate or something like that.
Let's increase the effect to standard.
Okay.
Because I would like for these guys to actually just get out of here. Good luck me.
Sixes?
I didn't roll an extra die. Let me just roll 1d6.
Yep, that's fine.
5 is good.
I got a 1, but I got a 5. So
All the ones today. I like it. But a 5 is good. They look at you and they just kind of put their guns in their holsters and they move off. You are, well, not you are. I am going to increase a clock because they're going to report back to Cross.
Yay.
and then this guy who's coming up on me.
Yes.
Happens.
You're going to also take the level 2 harm bleeding because what happens is like you're talking to them and you turn around and just somehow you're like situational awareness completely went and there's this crow that just dives into you with 2 daggers.
I mean, it's fine for him to dive into me with 2 daggers, but he's gonna get knifed super hard. I'm gonna resist that.
Okay.
First of all, with my amazing new crew advance, courtesy of Distracted Elf.
Courtesy of Distracted Elf. You mean courtesy of all of us.
So I take 2 stress. And yeah, I think
So what happens instead is you're knocked to the ground. And you like deflect the blades, but
I just like bring my sword up in a sweep to try to like deflect. But
yeah, his momentum like crashes into you, and you find yourself on the ground, and he is now lifting his one of his daggers and like spins it around in his hands, bringing it down on you.
well, Cricket's gonna save me, right?
Nope.
Obviously.
Cricket, what are you going to do? You see this happening?
I seeing Rubik's is detained by a few crows that he's already beating the shit out of, will spring into action and drawing a knife, a small knife from my sleeve, I will do my regular move, but with a knife instead of the karate chop action, just right into the neck.
Okay.
Good times, like try and hold him back and like stab him in the neck and like pull him off, sort of thing. Like, don't want
Yeah,
him
that
to
sounds
fall
good.
on.
Are you
Um,
a skirmisher?
so this is a pretty bad situation, I think. So this is going to be a desperate roll.
Is this a skirmish? You think this is a skirmish or a prowl? I think it's a
I would think this
prowl.
is a skirmish. If you're getting to straight up wrestle.
Yeah, but he
mania
doesn't
with
know
them.
I'm there.
I think here's the deal. If you skirmish, it'll be risky because you're going to get in there and just be like, "Gah!" And if you
No, screw that. We're prowling for desperate.
desperate,
Screw it.
because you're trying to like sneak up there while Agni's about to get stabbed in the face.
Always prowl for desperate. And then that's one bonus die, and Devil's Bargain, maybe.
Devil's bargain is that you get disarmed.
All right, I'll take it.
This is a one-use disposable knife.
I mean, they all are.
It's one of Rubik's.
Oh, what load is everyone carrying?
Heavy.
Oh, I am heavy.
Well, that's unfortunate. I didn't roll any sixes. So
Oh.
Yeah, that's
I'm at a normal load, by the way.
you do it, but there's a consequence. You suffer severe harm. A serious complication occurs.
Actually, yeah, I will be at normal as well. I don't see the need to go heavy. Heavy actually slows you down.
Gives you more armor though.
Okay, so what happens is you basically sneak in there and you come running up quietly but quickly, and you put your dagger in the back of this person, and they turn around and they're like, ah, and he starts falling over, but he grabs you as he does, and when he twists, the dagger comes and it it's stuck in him, and comes out of your hand, and he just reaches up and like stabs you, but he catches you like right in the neck.
Oh.
So you're gonna take the level 3 harm, gushing blood.
Except I'm resisting, 100% resisting.
Sure.
With a critical resist prowess,
Clear 1 stress.
as I turn this stab into actually grabbing his arm and basically like rolling out of the way.
Okay.
Unless I'm taking something else, in which case.
Yeah, I think you're going to still. I think in this case you're going to lose 1 load, because I think that some of your gear is just going to go, like, while you're being dragged down, you twist yourself, but something comes loose and some of your gear just goes like scattering over the pavement.
Cool.
All right.
So I just lose one of my options. Sad day. Should I define what it is that I've dropped, or
No, just like mark, just mark one of
it's
the,
done.
I guess, extra boxes for your load.
It's done, yeah.
So I have a question. Sorry, before
Sure.
I commit to my load. If I don't go heavy, I can't have heavy armor. Is that what I'm hearing?
No, heavy armor just takes 2 slots.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, I will be at normal load then, so I don't get slowed down by all my stuff.
Okay. Rubik's, what are you doing? What is your position in this? Are you like, standing somewhere and looking at stuff? Or?
Don't worry, I fictionally positioned you as a badass.
Yeah, you've already positioned me. So Rubik's is like in the background. He's taking out guards one by one.
Okay. How are you doing that?
And he is straight up using brass knuckles.
Oh, okay. So,
Like he just doesn't care. He's not killing people, which is a change. So as he's doing that, he's trying to find himself a good surveying spot. Because he has a couple of things that need to happen, but he needs sight for it.
Okay, so you want to you're able to find a place.
Okay.
But you want to like survey the situation.
Study the situation. I want to essentially read what's going on. Are they withholding more of their forces? Are most of them out here? What are they doing? Are they being aggressive or are they being defensive?
I gotcha. I think this is risky because you are in the middle of a battle doing this. And I think you'll have standard effect with this.
Any devil's bargains from anyone?
It's hard to think of anything, but like
there we go.
For some reason, the place you're in catches on fire, like the building you're on.
Someone whips a Molotov at me to try to get me off the roof.
Yeah.
It's a ironic Firebird symbol that they're trying to give me. Yeah, I'll take that.
Okay.
Oh, yeah! Oh man, that's
getting it done early. Getting it done early. Oh man.
Okay.
So do I like kick the Molotov out of the air while I survey?
No, because the Devil's Bargain is the place you're on. It's still on fire. But so you're gonna have to get out of there. But you get some good information, and you're able to. You see that there's like another contingent of crows coming around, and they're looking to flank the front door.
Yeah.
And you're able to like shout out to some of the Ironborn gang, and they turn their heads and they nod. And they go over there and they just start like having a fight with them, and they're just like punching them and hacking at them with swords. So you don't get flanked. And I increased your clock for the front door by 2.
Cool.
For your
so I guess the next biggest thing is to get off this building.
Yeah, you can do that in a minute though. Agni. You're still on the ground. The cricket has just like tackled and murdered this individual who was about to stab you.
So, just like I make eye contact with you after we've got like this brief moment, and I look to you and I say like, I'm gonna go high. All right, I got a rope, and I'm basically gone after that. Like I'm just letting you know, and then I'm out of there.
And yeah, Agni, I'm sure, has plenty of people left to kill down here. And so I start trying to organize this group of Skovlanders that we're working with.
Okay. What do you want to have them do?
So basically, I just want to be helping them win the fight for the streets and like take this door, because I assume that we're getting like, collapsed on by a bunch of crows while we're trying to get in.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, Agni just like gets in there and starts organizing the defense of the people who are breaking the door and, leading from the front as well. But it's mostly about getting this cohort.
Agni doing her like commissar impression.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, I think this is going to be risky. And give me 1 second. I think you'll have great effect because of their quality, and
okay, cool.
Quality is going to push you up from standard to great.
So yeah, I'm gonna command them.
Okay.
Risky great.
Yep, risky great.
And do I get a bonus die from them helping me?
They're boosting your effect.
They're boosting my effect. Okay, great. I get a 4.
Okay. You do it, but there's a complication, or you suffer harm. Well, they're not loyal. They enjoy being paid, but they also don't enjoy getting bossed around by an Akarosi.
Uh-huh. Who's getting made an example of then?
Old Bjorn there. You know, he's a little far on in his years. Just give him a good
Yeah, I think
stabbing.
that's better than so yeah, there's a one of the women comes over to you, and she has a sword in her hand, and she says, what makes you think you're in charge of us?
And yeah, Agni just like tilts her head and smirks.
Yeah.
And then like I've already got my hands on them and I just whip them out. It's a set of manacles.
Oh, nice.
Just to, like, give her the cuffs. So I like cuff her sword arm and then like kick her leg out, swing her around, and cuff her other arm.
Okay.
I'm just gonna, like
skirmish.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I think this is just risky standard here. I think this is
just gonna deflate this person a little bit. She's gonna get a timeout,
Yeah.
and then once she knows who's in charge, then she can go back out there and keep killing people for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, good luck me. I got a 5.
Okay. So you basically you clap her in the manacles and you start spinning her around, but as you do, you kind of she like puts her elbow into it, and the momentum of you spinning her just like catches you in the head. So you're going to take the level 2 harm, dazed.
I mean, you talk to me like this is my first fight with a 220-pound Scoveland lady. So I will resist with prowess. I get a 6.
Okay.
And so yeah, she goes to elbow me in the face, and like, it's not that she doesn't hit me, it's just that I don't care that much. Like, Agni has like clearly had her nose broken several times, and she's all like, scarred up and like really tough. So she just kind of like leans into it and like takes it kind of glancing, and just like pushes through, rips her other arm around, manacles her, and like chucks her to the ground and puts like a boot up on her and like one leg on her, and like looking into her eyes and just like, that's why I am in charge. Any other questions?
And she looks up at you, and there's like anger in her eyes, but there's also like this sense of respect.
Like, you magnificent bastard.
Yeah. And she's just like, fine, you're a good fighter. She's like, I'm going to get out of here.
Yeah, and I like pull her back to her feet and like undo the manacles. I'm just like, we need you over there. And then I start like shouting at these other skulls, just like, you two, what do you think you're doing?
Sure.
No looting until after everyone's dead.
Let me mark your great success. They basically go at the door. It is almost down. There are several crows on the other side who have basically put their backs into it and are bracing against the door.
They've got like a table pressed against it.
But they are flagging fast. So Rubik's, you're on a roof that's on fire.
Yes. So almost part of my plan, but not quite yet. So he is going to make his way to the next rooftop.
Okay.
I would call it a finesse roll that he tries to jump rooftop to rooftop.
Usually athletic stuff is prowl. If you're trying to finesse, finesse is more like doing something quickly or stealthily or like minutely.
I'll do prowl then.
Okay. I was gonna say, if you wanted to do it, I'm trying to think of something you could do for a finesse. But if you're okay with doing prowl, you can do that too.
Yeah. And effect.
So this is risky standard.
Standard?
You're basically jumping up, because you're like, there's buildings that surround the crow's nest, and you're like in one of them, and there's like tiers and bridges and stuff across them. So you're basically just making your way and jumping across one of those.
Okay. 4.
Okay. Yeah, so you get to you jump and you're a little bit short, but you make it to the other roof. You like stumble as you're jumping, and you catch on with your hands, and you're starting to pull yourself up. But that's when you notice that there is a
The guy who threw the Molotov is standing on that roof, just like.
well, so you are
Okay.
a hand reaches down and pulls you up,
All right.
and you find yourself like looking right into the face of Jaren.
Oh,
Yeah.
you motherfucker.
And he's just like, hello there, you son of a bitch. And he stabs you right in the chest.
Oh man, is he gonna try and long live the kingdom? Like,
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm
Yeah.
going to obviously resist it.
Yes. Well, he's going to do that. He's also putting you in a desperate situation. So which of the I'm guessing you want to resist the harm.
We're going to resist the harm. So 1 bonus die for that.
No.
And I clear a stress.
Oh, this is the confrontation
today.
You are not.
So as it like
This is what I was born for.
You are going to take the level 1 harm scraped.
Scraped? Okay.
Yeah, from like landing on the roof there. And
So he like carries the dagger with his hand and goes, "Good, Jaren, you just saved me so much trouble." And he's going to basically try to throw him off the roof.
Okay. Yeah, so as I said, this situation is desperate. Your effect is reduced from your harm?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think it's going to be limited here.
Limited?
Yeah.
Any devil's bargains?
My devil's bargain is that he doesn't
You
die.
fall with him.
Oh, you fall with him
you
is
fall.
so good.
With him, it's dependent on your roll, but...
Oh, man, I was going to say, like, a good devil's bargain is that he doesn't die like I want him to.
I feel like that changes the result, though. While I was saying it, I was like, I don't know.
Yeah, that's... Yeah,
You
'cause
fall
I was
off the
Also
roof is
thinking
good.
You fall with him, so I have nothing to add here.
No, I don't want to fall off, so I'm going to deny the devil's bargain.
Okay.
But because I did clear a stress, I am going to push myself to do this.
Too stressed to push yourself.
Yep.
The roof is on fire. Thank you, chat.
Yeah, keep it classy, chat.
Oh, desperate!
Yeah, so
Don't
you
forget to mark that experience.
Yeah, mark that
yeah.
experience. You have you have limited effect. So what you do is he loses his footing and he stumbles. You're able to catch yourself so you don't, or no, you do fall. So I think you're going to fall hard. I think you're going to
Oh shit! Is this the Mufasa like 3 harm right here?
I think you're going to take the level 4 harm.
Oh!
Oh, that's death.
Shattered.
Shattered! Holy shit!
Because
I'm definitely going to resist that.
Yeah.
Because that means I'm dead.
Yeah, that would be bad.
You can
Don't
do
take
it.
level 4 harm, kids.
Yeah.
Just say no to level 4 harm.
Oh shit! Oh wait, no, it doesn't matter. It's just stress.
You just take 3 stress.
I thought you had just died for a second there.
You are going to take the level 2 harm broken jaw.
Yep, that's fair.
Because you're gonna come down hard. You managed to catch yourself on the way down, but you do like just land kind of. Your jaw just hits the ground, and you just feel something snap. but you're alive, and that's something. The pain is what tells you that.
Jaren
How's
down here as
Jaren?
well, or is he still up there?
Jaren is still up there, and he is currently like trying to like he's kind of stumbling, but he's it's gonna take him a minute to gain his footing. Cricket.
I have made a bid for the side of the tower.
Okay.
My plan is to get my grappling hook up in one of the like unrepaired parts or like a window or something,
Sure.
and infiltrate while all the chaos is happening. You know, like get in there and maybe find somebody valuable and hold them hostage, or
So-
just take them out entirely.
Kid you not, this is part of the plan.
Yeah, of course.
So I had actually wanted the rooks to go ahead and throw up a bunch of climbing gear for us. So while the scovellers burst through the front, we go up and into the tower.
Okay. If you want to take one stress, I can totally do that as a flashback.
I'm willing to do that.
So that will improve your position. And I think that's actually going to improve your position to controlled here.
Cool.
Yeah, because you've got climbing gear. Like there's. I'm trying to think of how.
There's like a small scaffold or something.
Yeah, it's just like little bits that like they don't look like anything, but you know what to look for.
Yeah.
So your hand holds. So
all the red marked poles or something.
Yeah. So up the side of this tower.
Yeah. So I have a grappling hook as well. So
Okay.
let's throw that up there too.
Yeah. So this is controlled standard.
Controlled standard prowl. 5.
5. Okay. You hesitate. Withdraw and try a different approach, or else do it with a minor consequence. A minor complication occurs. You have reduced effect. You suffer lesser harm. You end up in a risky position. Okay. I think so. This is going to complete it. You are basically the front door has been bypassed. It's also at this point that the Scovelanders
Smash it in anyway.
Yeah, you hear Havid. He puts up his hand. He's like, "Good going."
Well done, man.
Get in there and kill them. And is Brant's here?
I mean, does she like to fight?
Yeah, she likes to fight.
Well, then, hell yeah, Brant's can be here.
Okay, I'm gonna keep that in mind. So I know that for here in a bit.
Yeah, please keep trying to kill my girlfriend. Bring it.
The
Bring it on, Sean.
I'm gonna kill all your friends, and then I'm gonna kill you. So you get up there and you climb into the window, and waiting there for you is Lizette.
Oh.
Yeah, and
So I climb in and I see her there and I'm like, hi.
And she wasn't like waiting for you, but she was walking by at that time. And
Yeah, there's the grappling hook. Ching.
yeah,
You know?
so she didn't get to it like in time to cut you down, but she's just like, Teslin, thought you'd try your luck again?
You know what they say, second time's the charm?
She's like, you left me for dead.
I did not plan on burning the building down.
And then she's so her sword's out, and she just says, she's like, you've killed too many of my friends.
If it means anything, I didn't want to hurt you.
Do you want to try or convince her to stand down?
Nope.
Oh, okay. You're just telling her that.
I'm gonna finesse.
Sure.
And basically what I'm going to do is just step aside and let her charge through the window.
Okay.
Like, if I have to tip her over a little bit, then fine. But
yeah,
I'm standing there like this.
So you're in a risky position as decided by your last roll. So yeah, you're at risky. And I'd say this will have standard effect. Yeah.
Anybody got a devil's bargain?
Not yet.
Yeah, I got nothing.
Yeah, I got nothing.
All right.
Wait.
Just...
They've got Andril.
Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
All right. Let's do this.
She's a former noble. Yeah.
4.
Okay. I think. Yeah, she's gonna take a dive out the window.
Aww.
Oh gosh, what happens then? I'll get back to your consequence. You're in there right now.
Sure.
Because harm doesn't seem right. So. Oh,
I'm sure you come up with something.
Yeah, I'll come up with something here in a minute. Getting back to you, Agni. You just commanded a squad of Scovelanders to break in a door, and they're currently like pushing their way inside as the crows, fall back into the building.
I think so. Like as they're breaking down the door, like Agni is like standing there, and she's kind of like bouncing on her toes a little bit, like she's ready to go, like step into the ring, kind of thing.
Nice.
And as soon as the door like breaks, she's through the gap, like at a full sprint.
Sure.
And she's just gonna lead from the front and murder a bunch of people.
That sounds good. This sounds like a standard role here.
So yeah, I'm coming in with skirmish and my fine hand weapon.
I think what's happening here is you're jumping into the middle of a gang. Do you count as a small gang?
Sadly, no.
Okay.
I am.
But your gang, however, counts as a small gang.
Yes, I'm with my gang.
So that's putting you at standard rather than like limited or no effect for like diving into a crowd of crows. And then I think with your fine weapon, that's also going to that increases your effective tier to 2. So you're in a great position, or a great
effect.
Yeah, but I think you're in a risky position here. So
there is always risk.
Let me, while you do that, I'm gonna just
risky great. I can't think of a good devil's bargain.
In this situation, no, I can't think of one right off the top of my head. Anyone got one?
Yeah.
Okay. YOLO. I get a 4.
Okay.
My best possible roll this evening is a 4.
Four is going to put you in a desperate situation. So you hack through a bunch of crows along with the rest of the gang, and you push your way inside. Let me mark these while I'm thinking about it. So their forces are being decimated. But just as you get inside, there's a number of crows down the hall, and they've all got rifles.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah, and so they are about to fire upon you. What do you wish to do?
I think Agni's first instinct would be to just like avoid it, but she's got her whole like gang with her that she needs to think about.
Yeah.
So instead, there's all this like rubble from like the door and like tables and stuff they were using to try to barricade. I'm just gonna try to like flip one of those into the hallway or whatever to like take some bullets for us, essentially.
Okay. What action are you using for this? Is this wreck or is this like?
I mean, yeah, it's probably wreck. Yeah, I'm just like using random debris to like.
Yeah, just throw crap in front of. Yeah.
Yeah, she just like reaches back and grabs the first thing her hand lands on, and just like swings this like mostly broken table into the way.
Okay. Yeah.
Let's try to like keep it from killing everyone.
So this is going to be desperate stand.
Actually, you know what?
But
I have the trauma reckless, so fuck all that noise. I run at them.
okay.
I'm going to give you a foresight roll here because this is part of Rubik's plan as well. He sabotaged their ammunition.
Okay. Yeah.
We got someone to
So-
sell them some bad powder or something
Yep.
a week back.
So what's running at them going to be? Is that
So my thought is that if I just get there really fast
yeah.
and kill them with my sword, then they won't be able to shoot as many of my people.
So they can't shoot me if they're dead.
And she's just going to try to be as scary as possible.
Okay.
And so, yeah, part of that is about just,
Is this
running
com-
into danger
Is
headlong.
this a command roll then to just like terrify them? Because you got to close the distance. I mean, you can't.
Yeah, I think that's what I want to do is I want to, more so than actually kill them, I'm just going to make them scared because
Yeah.
I'm coming at them. And it's like, if they don't hit me, they're definitely dead because I will be in close with a sword and they all have rifles.
Okay, that sounds good.
This works even better because they don't understand why their bullets aren't killing you.
Yeah, one of them fires and it just like doesn't do anything.
Yeah, so this is desperate standard here, I think.
Okay, and so when I unleash physical violence is especially frightening, and when I command a frightened target, I take +1 die. Would you
Sure.
say that me killing a bunch of their friends
Oh yeah,
puts me in a position
Yeah.
to take advantage of that? Great.
it does. It totally does.
So I am desperate, standard,
Yeah, and
with a bonus die.
the devil's bargain is that there's going to be some Scovelanders who get shot, and it's going to drop their quality to 1.
No.
Okay.
Remember
I
that you've got a foresight roll too.
Okay, so I get an extra die. So I'm at 2 bonus dice.
Okay.
Yeah, and I think like part of what makes me so scary too is I draw this like one of those like bizarre like clockwork style kind of weapons that she's fond of. It's like some weird like flensing device. I don't know.
that you got
Just like
from
this
like
bizarre
Psycho Ghost or something.
like fan of metal that she whips out. In fact, no, yeah, it's like a metal like a lady's fan, but it's razor sharp metal.
Okay.
And so she whips this out and starts running at them. I get a 5
Okay. A 5.
against a hallway full of guns.
Yeah.
This can only end well.
Yeah. Level 3 harm riddled with bullets.
I mean, yeah, we're gonna resist that, Sean. We're gonna. So she goes to run at them with these like with their like weapons out,
Yeah.
and then sees that they aren't gonna like hesitate.
Mhm.
So as soon as she sees like them start to commit to firing, she just like hugs up against the wall and
Yeah.
tries to like dodge it as the bullets go through. So I'm gonna resist with prowess. I get +1 die because we're fiery. And I crit.
What is with these critical resolve rolls and prowess rolls? Okay, yeah. So
What can I say? I'm amazing.
you are going to take what's going to happen here? It's a complication of some sort. I think you're going to go down to level 1 harm grazed.
Okay, then I think my armor will take that. I'm wearing heavy armor.
Okay.
And so yeah, it like hits me, but I've got this like leather vest on under my jacket.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, that ping dings off your armor. You get up there and they just like they're gone before you get to them. Because
Yeah, fire a volley and then peace
you
out.
just bust out your fan. You look at them and they're like ready to fire, and without thinking, you just whip out your fan. You start charging, bloody murder down this hall, and they're like start shaking, and you see their rifles just kind of like quivering. And one of them like loses their nerve and fires at you, and then the rest of the bullets just kind of come after that. And so you plow through it, and then at that point they're just like, uh-oh, and so they disperse. And Rubik's, you're laying on the ground.
Before we move on to Rubik's fate, can we
break?
take a break? Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that's fair too.
So quick
do-
break. We'll be right back with some more Blades in the Dark right after. We'll find out what Rubik's broken jaw means for him.